Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday morning. I am here to provide you my crazy hair. Crazy hair. I wish I had something to actually secure these bangs back. I think I would enjoy wearing it out of my face today. So let's see if I can find something nearby. That's what happens when you clean stuff up. Oh, I do have some Brett's. Hang on just a second, please. Okay, so good morning. Happy Tuesday. If you struggle with eyeliner, I hear that a lot. I hear that a lot from women that they struggle with eyeliner. So I've got a few tips for you today. Let's go ahead and secure this here. Okay, so if you're hopping on, say good morning or say hello. And if you're watching the replay, please put a number 2 in the comments. I'm going to do the brows real quick so we can get on to other things. And we'll do some eyeliner tips. So I see I've got 3 people watching. Please say good morning or hello. Helps boost those Facebook algorithms. How is everybody doing this morning? It's early. It's earlier than I normally go live, but I've got some things to do, lots of things to do this morning before I do a makeover at the salon, and I wanted to allow myself plenty of time so that I'm not rushing too much. When I rush, I forget things. And hey, Christy. Hey, Paulette. Good morning. Thank you for saying hi, and thank you for hopping on. When I rush, I forget. Are you guys like that too? Do you forget things when you're in a hurry? So I didn't want to be in a hurry today. So I made myself get on up and get a shower and get ready so I can get everything going for the day. I have a busy day. Busy day. A busy evening as well. I have stuff booked all evening long until like 9 o'clock. So it's gonna be good though. I'm excited about everything that's going on in my business, so I'm not complaining at all. I would rather be busy. All right, so I'm gonna clean up the brows real quick. I cannot speak. I'm getting tongue-tied. Okay, so let's do some cleanup on these brows. If you're hopping on, say good morning or say hello. And we're gonna show some eyeliner tips today. Tip Tuesday. All right, so the next thing I'm gonna do is put on some primer. I'm using 2 different types of primer. This one is an illuminating primer that has a moisturizer built in, so it's like a cream. And I'm basically going to place it around the perimeter of my face. I'm also going to do underpainting today. I have been doing that lately, and I really like the way it looks. You use a lot less foundation. Good morning, Emily. The more I hurry, the more mistakes I make. Yes, same. Hey, Emily, did you see my message? I will be at 5 Point Salon today, and I can leave a sample there for you to pick up when it's convenient for you, that can hold you over. So just let me know if you want me to do that, because I'm going to be packing up and leaving after I'm done doing my makeup. I'm also going to use the Blur primer. This one is a silicone. It's a gel. It's going to be great for filling in pores and fine lines. And it does what it says. It says blur. It blurs your skin, just like the VFX foundation. So when you wear the Blur primer and the VFX foundation together, it is a camera ready combo where your skin is just going to look like airbrushed and you don't have to wear a filter. So, I mean, use a filter. Sorry, wear a filter. Use a filter with your photos like people do on social media and things like that. It's crazy because then when you go to meet them in person, you don't know what they look like because their photos are so heavily filtered. So because of this makeup, I never use filters because I really don't have to, because the makeup is so amazing. Can you say that about your makeup? Okay. You'll try to get there, if not today, tomorrow for sure. Okay, yeah, I will be there by 12:30 today, and I'll be there until 1 to 2, probably about 2:30. So I'll be there from 12:30 to 2:30, but I can leave it with your name on it for you to pick up either later today or tomorrow or whenever. So not a problem. Thanks, Emily. Okay, got the primer on because I want that to dry while I do my eye makeup. So now I'm going to do some eyeshadow primer. No, I don't have primer samples, Emily. We used to. Here's the eyeshadow primer. We used to get primer samples before they did the reformulations and everything. And I think maybe they might be working on providing primer samples of the new, but we haven't been given access to them yet. And I feel like if I were to, you know, take product and try to make my own sample out of it, it would lose its you know, properties of what it does. So as soon as we get primer samples, I'll let you know. But honestly, it's so good. So good. But yeah, I wish they would hurry up and give us primer sample, or not give us, they don't give us samples. We have to buy them. But I wish that they would make them available because we used to have them, but we do not currently. All right, so good morning, Sandy and Jenny and Marsha. Welcome. Thank you for hopping on. All right, so I am going to give some eyeliner tips today. I hear that eyeliner is a struggle for people sometimes. So I have primed my eyelids and I'm just going to dust it with some setting powder to set it. And we're going to do a quick eyeshadow look that I did yesterday, actually, with some pink eyeshadows. But you could do this look with any eyeshadow colors, honestly. All right. Again, if you're hopping on, say hi or good morning. Let me know that you're here. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to use the Rose Dune palette. And this is what she looks like. I'm going to use this, actually this one here, this darker pink color. Okay, Emily, thanks. I saw something pop up. I just couldn't read it. So, all right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a mark above my natural crease. And I'm going to make this mark at an angle because I have hooded eyes. I want to bring my eyelid space open, up and open. So, and I don't have like as much of a hooded eye as some people do, but I do have a slight hooded eye. If I were just to put my makeup on my lid and open my eye, you wouldn't be able to see it. So if you could see what I did there, I just made a mark at a diagonal above my natural crease. So now I'm going to use a blending brush. Thanks for the heart, Sandy. And I'm just going to blend this out, keeping in line with that angle, that angular diagonal. That's the word I was looking for. Diagonal line right here. All right, so when I blend that mark out, do you see what I have there? I have this line that is blended out that goes across the eye this way, right? You see that? Okay. Or it is the same thing over here. Just going to blend what I already have. I don't have anything on this brush. This is just a eyeshadow blending brush that doesn't have any eyeshadow on it. I'm just taking the eyeshadow that I deposited onto my lid and we're just blending that out. Okay, so now we have the same line that we have over here. All right, so then I am going to take an angled brush and I'm just going to tap this on the outer corner area. I'm not worried about making it look perfect or anything like that. I'm just kind of placing it on the outer third of the eyelid with the angled brush. Then I'm going to take my finger, good morning, Kim, and I'm going to go into this really light shimmery shade right here. Just gonna use, and y'all don't mind my fingernails. Oh my goodness. My nail person got stuck in Korea for an extra week. She went there to visit her fiance who's stationed in Korea with the army, and she got stuck for an extra week because of an ice storm. I'm not sure where the ice storm is. I don't know if it's in Korea itself, but she got stuck, and so my nails look horrible because they are a week overdue. Good morning, Jenny. Good morning, Natasha. All right, so I'm just placing this very light shade. I want to show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to do kind of an ombre with the shimmers. So I just did that in the inner corner with this lightest color. So now I'm going to grab this pink shimmer and I'm going to place it in the middle. So I've got for it where I went really light to darker, and then I'm just going to place this pink glitter shimmer. It's really not glitter, it's a shimmer in the middle to kind of gradually move from the lightest to the darkest. Okay, so my first eyeliner tip is that a lot of people, especially with hooded eyes, have trouble achieving the wing eyeliner look because of your folds and things like that. So I say don't even try, because it's just it's a nightmare. So I'm going to take a piece of tape, so smooth out this fold over here as I put this tape down. And what I've done is I've lined it up right under my bottom waterline. Okay, so that was my guide, my bottom waterline, and then up, and then I'm trying to, with one hand, smooth out my fold. All right, so this eye might end up, yeah, this eye is going to end up way too light. Let me zoom in a little bit here so I can see what I'm doing. Be careful with the tape. Okay, so we're going to line it up right there. We're going to pick up the fold. Okay, so that's where I'm placing the tape. Now I'm going to go back to that original, lots of folds. Good morning, Val. So I'm going to take this angled brush now, and I'm just going to go back and add some to this outer corner. Now that I have this piece of tape here, I can actually go sideways here. Okay, I am going to show you some eyeliner tips, but this is the first one. Good morning, Val, where instead of trying to do a winged liner with like an ink liner, this tip is going to be to use black eyeshadow and a piece of tape to create the wing. And it's going to be so much easier for you. So what I do is I take a really small little brush like this, and I'm going to take some black eyeshadow. I feel like this one is too far down over here. It's not going to be even. Oh my goodness. There we go. That's better. Because I could tell this one over here was higher. Okay, so I'm going to take a little bit of black eyeshadow, and I'm going to go across like this, right at my lash line. And then I'm going to go above it. So basically your longest part of your line is going to be at the base of your lashes. And then as you come up and up, you're going to go shorter with your line. Okay, so by the time we got to the crease, the black is not coming nearly as far across, right? Do you see that? All right, so we're going to do the same thing over here. Going to bring it straight across from the lash line. All right, now I think this piece of tape is going to be too high. All right. And just bring that black over with your furthest part being at the bottom. Okay, I know it looks like a mess. I'm gonna zoom back out. I know it looks like a crazy mess, but trust the process. All right, so I'm gonna take the tape off, and voila, look at there. So now we're going to work on the bottom. So I can use a makeup wipe or micellar cleansing water to clean up the edges. Do you see how easy that was? So I'm just gonna clean up that edge over here where I got that pink too low. I'll clean up some of that glitter fallout. Okay, so now I'm gonna take a small brush and take that pink color. Give me 1 second here. All right, so the original pink color, I still didn't get them even. Over here is like perfectly out of the corner of my eye, and this one is up a little higher. But what I am gonna do is take a blending brush and blend this out right here. And what you can do is take some face powder. Let's do that. Some face, oops, that was not face powder. That was highlight powder. And we do not want to do that. Okay, face powder, here we go. We're gonna take some face powder right under the brow and help blend that spot out right there. We'll do the same thing on the other side. Gonna just blend so that it's all nice and blended with the pink. All right, so now I want to take that pink, that original pink, and I'm going to take a small brush and we're going to bring it under the waterline here. So this is another like eyeliner type of tip. Instead of using eyeliner, use your eyeshadow, whatever the darkest color was that you used on top, use it underneath and only come across halfway. So once you try this, you're going to realize that when you take a black eyeliner and you go all the way on the bottom and the top, you are actually closing in your eyes and make them look smaller. It looks really harsh. This is a softer way of doing eyeshadow. Good morning, Kay. All right, so that's gonna drive me crazy because this one is not even. So I need to fix that real quick. So bear with me. This is harder to do when I'm going live than when I'm just doing my own makeup. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the piece of tape and just bring it down. Okay, so I really need my mirror up close for this. All right, sorry guys. There we go. Okay, let me bring the black down further over here so it matches the other eye. And I'm gonna need some of that pink too. Where's my brush? Here it is. All right, so grab some of that pink and bring it all the way out. And then I'm gonna go back to the black and finish doing the wing here. Sorry, I'm trying to show you guys what I'm doing. Okay, so now that I've got that fixed, let's see here. Now they're better. Now that one's further out. I told you it was easy, but I guess when you're not on camera trying to explain it, it's easier. There we go. I'll fix it. And then I'll blend the rest of that, and then it will be more even. Plus, once I do my face makeup, it's going to definitely come together. All right, so we were doing the bottom, right? So with eyeshadow, making it softer and not as harsh as like a dark eyeliner that goes all the way around. And Okay, so then the next step is I'm going to take that same brush that had the black on it. I'm not going to add any black to it, but you see right here where my fold, there's like a little fold right here. It creates a gap right here. So I'm just going to make that open, and I'm just going to go in right there with the black so that it connects this whole corner. Okay. This is a lot easier to do when I'm not on a live. Okay, so then I'm just going to take a Q-tip and just kind of smudge things out and clean things up at the same time under the eye. I only want that dark, like that black, just right there in that outer corner. I don't want it to come over too far. So see if I can get this wing to look better. Okay, we'll fix it with some concealer. All right, so next eyeliner tip. Pharmacy just came out with a new eyeliner color called Glitz Gray. I'm really loving this color. They didn't even really announce that we got it. I just kind of noticed it, and a customer noticed it and had ordered it. And I was like, we don't have a gray, but we do. This is the Glitz Gray. And I really, really like it. It's going to be a lot softer than a black. So many people just don't understand how harsh it looks with black eyeliner. So use a gray or brown. And I'm just going to go in my top waterline just on the outer corner. And I promise once we have the face makeup on, everything is going to come together and look better. Just the top waterline, just in the corner. Then I'm going to go to the bottom waterline. Because this is a gray, it's not as harsh and dark as black. I'm going to come about halfway. So my tip, if you're going to use actual eyeliner, is don't go all the way across. Okay. All right, so let's do some underpainting. I am going to take some liquid bronzer and start here. I don't have any face makeup on yet, so I'm going to do underpainting. So if you're using the eyeliner, don't go all the way. And then if you're use eyeshadow to make it soft, a softer look for you. Oh, you know what? I've been using a different brush for this. I don't know why I was using the Kabuki. I want to use this brush. When I'm doing stuff live, I just kind of forget what I'm doing sometimes. So I have this softer brush that I've been using for the liquid bronzer. Okay, so I've got it here and here. Yes, this is for contouring. So you do above your ear. See, the tip of my ear is here. So that's where I started. You come down towards the corner of your mouth, but you stop at the end of your eyebrow. So the only place that I am contouring is right here. Okay. And I'm just doing one section at a time and then blending it out. So doing some contouring on your cheeks is going to help slim your face, and doing your forehead can help your forehead look smaller. I don't really do it on my forehead to make my forehead look smaller because I don't feel like I have a huge forehead, but I do like the sun-kissed look that I feel like I get. And I'm just blending this into the hairline. And I'm telling you, I absolutely love the liquid bronzer because it blends in so easily and so well. It's like you cannot mess up contouring with this liquid bronzer. Do you see how that's just faded in so well, so easily? I'm using a soft bristle brush for this. And then on my nose, I like to use a smaller brush. And when it comes to the nose, less is more. Start off with a little bit. You can always go back and add more. But if you use too much on your nose, it's really hard to fix it. So, all right, so I'm gonna do a little, that's it. That's it for the contour. All right, I'm gonna do a little bit of CC cream. As you guys can see, I don't even know what this is. This is not a pimple or a zit. It's just a spot, a red spot. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of concealer and just place a couple of dots there. We're gonna come under the contour with just I'm doing a very thin line. We're gonna do a little bit on the chin, a little bit on the nose, and a little bit at the forehead. That's a very, very minimal amount of CC cream. Words are hard today, apparently. And then I'm gonna use my kabuki brush to blend it in. And this is going to, I basically went above and below where I did the bronzer. And then I'm gonna come down. Again, this is CC cream, it's color corrector. If you have redness in your face like I do, you see how it is disappearing before your eyes. You can use this as a foundation or under a foundation like I do. I'm gonna use this under my foundation. So I used a very, very small amount of the CC cream, and then I'll put my foundation on over it. But this is to get rid of all the redness. If you have dark spots or redness, it'll work for you. It's amazing. It's a really good price too. All right, so I'm gonna take my wet beauty blender, or damp I should say. You don't want it dripping wet, but you just want it damp. And we're just gonna blend out the CC cream, going above and below that contour. We're not really covering it, but we're starting to blend it into other things. All right, so using a damp beauty blender is gonna help smooth everything out from using the brush. It'll also pick up any excess product that you don't need. All right, so now let's do the face. So I'm just gonna take, I think I was able to use one pump yesterday. Like, you really do use a lot less foundation doing this method. So above and below, again, the contour, the chin, the nose, and the forehead. It only takes a little bit. That was one pump of the foundation. And without doing this method, I usually use 2 to 3 pumps. So I have just a little bit on my hand that I'm just gonna scrape onto my neck. All right, now I'm going to do the same thing I did. Hi, Heidi. Welcome, thanks for hopping on. All right, so now I'm just gonna use the kabuki brush to blend out the foundation. Good morning, Angela. Thanks for hopping on. Good morning. All right, so we're just gonna blend this out. So this technique was called underpainting. So I did my contour first, then I did CC cream and foundation. We already did the eyes and talked about some eyeliner tips. And then I'm gonna smooth all this out. Does the foundation get old? Mine no longer goes on smooth. Usually after about a year. So most makeup is gonna have a shelf life of a year. Which foundation are you using? What brand is it? Good morning, Tammy. But yeah, if you've had it for a year, I would toss it. Mascara, of course, is bad after 3 months, but most everything else is good for a year. I usually don't have earrings in when I'm doing my makeup, and I blend out onto my ear. Today I decided to put them on. All right, I'm just bringing that down onto my neck so that I don't have any kind of makeup line. All right. Then you need a new one. What brand do you use, Heidi? Okay, so then I'm gonna do some concealer under the eyes. Okay, we're just gonna do a little bit here and bring that into the eye bag. I know that looks like a lot. You can use less if you want to. Hi Beth, good morning. Thanks for hopping on. Our concealer is a plumping formula, so I am gonna let that set for just a moment, and I'm gonna go ahead and do my brow mascara. Okay, Beth. Yeah, I am almost finished actually. Okay, so then we take the concealer brush and we're just going to start by lightly tapping the concealer in with the brush. I'm going to pull it up the side here. Let's get my mirror so I can see close up. And then I'm going to use my finger because the warmth from the finger is going to help melt that product into the skin. Very lightly, I'm just tapping lightly. And then you can take your beauty blender too and get any excess. If you used too much, like I do, I just always tend to use too much. It's like a bad habit. Then you can use the beauty blender to pick up any excess. Product. I'm going to try to fix this wing over here with the concealer to smooth that out and make it look more like a wing. I think that works. And then again, just tapping in with the finger. Heidi, the reason I was asking what brand you use is because I can color match you for Pharmacy Foundation if you would like. If you would like to try our foundation, I can color match you and send you a sample to try before you buy. And so I would just need a picture. Oh, I sold it to you? Oh gosh, well it's been so long I didn't remember. Okay, Pharmacy CC cream. Okay. So sorry, Heidi. It's been so long ago I didn't remember. So yeah, if your CC cream is over a year old, you're going to need a new one. And just so you know, Pharmacy reformulated all of our makeup last year in September. It now includes skincare ingredients, so it's even better for you. But the packaging does look different than what you're used to. It's a smaller tube. It looks like this now, but it's $2 cheaper than it used to be. But it has a precision tip, so you have less waste, because before it used to blob out. Now it's very minimal amount that comes out at a time. Oh, okay. Well, thank you for reminding me. I'm sorry. I could message you after this if you want and get you some more CC cream. All right, so I'm just using a setting powder on top of the concealer there. And then I'm going to do some powder bronzer. Even though I did my liquid bronzer, I'm just going to set it with a powder bronzer. I'm going to set everything with a powder. If you have really dry skin with a lot of wrinkles, then you are going to want to use more creams and liquids. I am really bad at remembering names unless I have met you several times. But if it's like once or twice at the wine cellar or somewhere in public like that, I'm terrible with remembering names. I know, don't come at me for blowing on my brush. I see that in the comment section a lot of times, like on Reels. If somebody blows on their brush, they're like, you just got bacteria all in your brush. I promise it's not that big of a deal right there. Hi, Tamara. Good morning. How are you? All right, so I did just a little bit of powder on top of the liquid bronzer. And then I'm going to do some face powder. Just a little bit of that too. So I'm going to come under the contour, nose, forehead. I'm going to come up the sides of the nose and a little bit on the chin. And then I'm just going to take a brush that doesn't have any product on it. This is a really fat, fluffy brush, and we're just going to blend everything out. Just do small circles to blend. Enjoyed watching your makeup videos and found your passion very good at. Thank you, Miss Kathy. I appreciate that. I am very passionate about it. Makeup pulled me out of a 2-year depression. I was in a super bad spot like in my life for 2 years, and I had no self-confidence, no self-esteem, and I started playing with makeup or using some makeup. It was actually pharmacy makeup, and my self-confidence grew and my confidence grew, and I just fell in love with doing makeup because of the way it made me feel. And I decided I wanted to help other women feel the same way. I felt like I couldn't be the only person out there that was lacking self-confidence and that could use a boost. And so kind of just made it my mission to help everyone I can. That's why I do this. So thank you very much, Miss Kathy. When people tell me stuff like that, it means the world to me. Liquid bronzer, good for wrinkled skin. Yes. You can do the cream sticks that we have, but I prefer the liquid, honestly. I have used the liquid bronzer on several mature makeup clients, and it does wonderfully. So I have not had a problem with it on anybody, honestly. I had a problem with it on one person's skin, but we realized it was user error. I had put on a product under it that was not letting it stick to her skin, and that was my fault. So it wasn't the product. All right, so now I've got the blush on, and so let's do some mascara and some lipstick. If you guys have any questions, let me know. The eyeliner tips that I gave, use eyeshadow. It's so much of a softer look. It's honestly, I challenge you, if you are somebody who uses black eyeliner all the way across your eyes, try using eyeshadow instead, and then only doing the eyeliner like I did, just in the corners on your waterline, and see what a difference it makes for you. I think you'll look younger. Yes, Tuesday tips. And this is the Infinity Lash Mascara. It helps your lashes look super long. I really love this mascara. The wand has like these teeny tiny little bristles that grab onto the baby hairs. And so if you have like teeny tiny lashes, this mascara will definitely help those little tiny lashes show. It's because of the way the wand is made. And don't get me wrong, Pharmacy has like 5 different mascaras, and they're all pretty amazing. They all do different things. So it just depends on what you want your mascara to do. Okay. Lips is last. And let's see. Do you guys want me to do like a pinky look or more of a purplish look for my lips? Let me know in the comments. I don't know why my nose is like so sniffly right now. Which I'm very nasally in the mornings. TMI, right? I have to blow my nose a lot in the mornings. Good morning, Lisa. So just a little bit like drippy sounding this morning. And I think it's tickling too, so I need to clean it. All right. Pink lips, purple. All right, so I got one purple, one pink. So I need some more people to tell me, what do you want? Pinkish or purple? I've got the purple here, pink. I've got to go grab the pink out of my purse if I'm going to do the pink. I've got two for pink, one for purple, another for pink. All right, let me go grab it really, really quickly out of my purse. So these are our new colors. They were part of the XOXO set that we had, and it was limited edition. Well, then they brought the lipstick colors into our regular line with 4 other colors. So now we have 6 new lipstick colors with our liquid lipsticks. Hey, Angie. So your brown eyes look so pretty. Thank you, Angela. Okay, so this is the Baby Doll lipstick. I'm going to use Cool Mauve lip liner with it, if I can find my Cool Mauve. Let's see, it might be in my purse too. So, here we go. That's probably it. Cool Mauve. All right, so this gives it an ombre look because this lip liner is darker. You could probably do the nude pink lip liner if you wanted one that matched more with the lipstick. So all right, so just did some lip liner. This is the Baby Doll liquid lipstick. It's very like Barbie pink. Almost too light pink for me. So that's why I do the Cool Mauve lip liner. Because like I said, it is darker. And I'm going to do the corners. And it just warms it up a little bit. And it gives it like an ombre look. So if you're doing an ombre, just take your lip liner that's darker and just do the corners, line all the way around. I think I forgot to go into the middle there. And then I like it like that rather than just the Baby Doll by itself. So that's that one. And then this one is the Tongue Tied. And I haven't gotten the other ones yet, but I'm excited because there's a hot pink called Passion. And we had gotten rid of our hot pink from before. So I'm excited that we have a hot pink again. And so yeah, if you guys have any questions, want to be color matched, need any products, message me. I hope you learned something of value today. And I'm going to blend a little bit more over here. Anyways, I hope that you guys have a great Tuesday, and I will see you again soon. Bye.